Hi, my name is Dustin, and I'm going to be your course instructor inside this scam prevention course. I just want to make a little intro video just thanking you for joining the course and why I would technically be qualified to even teach such a thing. So a little backstory for me is I worked in one of the biggest electronic stores for almost a decade, and I've seen a ton of stuff through my years of work in there, just from learning technology. But a big thing is just seeing the amount of people, man, come in, trying to buy gift cards or get scammed, trying to buy products for somebody, some big businessman out in New York that told him to go buy some computers or some products for him and ship it over. Like, just people getting unknowingly scammed, and then literally the next day coming in, freaking out, oh, I lost some money. Can you do anything? It's like, no, like, we can't do nothing. You don't have the product here, or you already bought the gift cards. Like, it's over. We can't return gift cards, or we can't return a product we don't have. Seeing that over the years, and then not only that, but like when I was getting into this stuff, I kind of grew up liking to do like film and doing short films and things like that. That was always kind of a passion of mine, and doing YouTube stuff, YouTube videos. And so when it came time to be, me and a buddy started a advertising business up, and I was shopping for a camera. And I was like, well, I don't need to buy something brand new. I'll try and get something used. So I go on to eBay looking for a used camera, and there's a ton of cameras like that are, not super new, but they're used, but some of them are like $1,500. Then I find other ones for $1,000. I'm like, how are people like selling them so like differently priced? Like, why wouldn't somebody buy these other ones for, $1,000? And come to realize there's just a huge scam market out there just in digital cameras, just people scamming you. Like, they'll want you, to take the money first, and then they'll send you a fake tracking code, and then you'll never see that product ever again. And there's no way to report them because they just close the business and start up a new one. Like, I uncovered this while I was shopping. I was like, screw it. I'm just going to buy something new. And even though it's more expensive, I know I'm going to get it. And it's a safer thing in the long run. And so that's my own personal experience with scams. But, close family and friends have gotten scammed from, pop-ups on computers and stuff. And, I just hear their stories, and, I just think about them and learn from them. Like, how do people, some of them are really preventable, but people just don't know what to do, or they think stuff is real. And it just kind of, irked me, and I didn't understand what I could do anything about it. And then me and a coworker of mine, who ended up being a really close friend after a lot of years of working at that big consumer electronics store, we kind of got together and we were talking like, well, if there's nothing, no one's going to teach it. If government's not going to step in and help out with people scamming stuff and doing illegitimate businesses, then we need to take a step forward and be the source, of voice and vision for people, and build a community to educate everyone on such a epidemic basically going on in the shopping world and whatever. And so that's what this is, so that's kind of where my background comes from, and why I feel like I'm obligated to kind of teach people and help them prevent and keep their money in their pockets, so they're not blowing it to just stuff they're not going to get to random people or whatever. They're spending their good hard-earned money on something they find useful. And I hope that this course is that for you. And if I done my job right, it should. So yeah, basically this is just going to be me talking about, my knowledge of all scams and what I do to prevent it and stuff like that, and real life stories either from me or from other people's stories that I can use to relate to the lesson that we're teaching, and kind of get into it from there. So yeah, thank you guys so much for listening, and let's just jump into the course.